I'm riding in the car when one of my favorite songs comes on the radio. I listen to a few lines and one of the lyrics triggers a wave of thought that I don't want to deal with. I start thinking of school, work, but it always comes back to the baby. I start to panic, but then I realize I'm almost home and I've got a whole new set of problems to deal with. It almost seems comforting. When I get there, nobody's home. Typical. I can't believe they call this spring vacation. Sunday. Wake up mid-afternoon. My parents let me sleep in. I've really got nothing to do this week. I'm just killing time. I'm so screwed and I know it. I try to think of something to do. I call a couple of friends from high school, but they're all either busy or not at home. I start to dial Andy's number, but I reconsider halfway through. I'll do it tomorrow. I get ready and leave, but I've got nowhere to go and I end up at the library. I look for a book to read and finally settle on one about female serial killers. It's pretty interesting, and I'm so into it that I stay until closing reading it, but I don't check it out. I know I wouldn't finish it. I leave the library, but I don't want to go home yet. It's too early. I drive around and listen to the radio. All the commercials bother me, but my CD player is broken and I don't have a choice. When I get home, everyone is asleep. I end up falling asleep watching TV. Monday is no better than Sunday, except my parents are out of the house. I watch old game shows till 4 or 5, when an old boyfriend of mine calls. There's a bit of an awkward silence, and he asks me what I'm doing tonight. I actually begin to think about it, but decide that I don't want to see him. This leaves me with nothing to do tonight, and I end up having dinner with my parents. It's not too unpleasant, but I feel out of place. They do most of the talking. I mostly chew my food. After dinner, I end up sitting in my room, staring at all the possessions I've accumulated. All of these things seem so foreign to me. If I didn't know better, I'd swear that I'd never even lived here. I toss and turn all night. I'm having the worst dreams. I finally get up after one particular dream about my own funeral. Needless to say, it's depressing. I can't take it anymore, so I call Andy. He's asleep when I call, but his voice gets me hopeful. We start out making small talk, but I can't hold it in any longer and blurt it out. It's the first time I've said it out loud. He's shocked and doesn't know what to say, so I pour my heart out. I tell him it's okay if he doesn't want to be involved. Whatever he wants to do is fine. I tell him I'm not sure what I'm going to do, that I just want to support, but I understand. It was just a casual thing. He tells me how he'll support me, whatever decision I make, that he's there for me. I almost start to believe him. But then I hear her. He tries to cover for it, but I stop listening. At least now I know. I really am alone.
One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one.
Suits
It's
me
the
right.
loneliest number since the number one. No is the saddest experience you'll ever know. Yes, it's the saddest
I can't make a decision on this
experience
now. Maybe I should get an abortion. I could always give it up for adoption. What am I going to tell my parents? Where am I going to get the money for this baby? I'm going to have to get another job. I have to pick a name. I'll have to quit smoking. God, I need a cigarette. What am I going to do about school? How can I raise a child on my own? I would be so screwed up. I can't do it. I've got to. How could I?
It's just no good anymore since you went away. Now I spend my time just making rhymes of yesterday. Because one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever